ya je wajua
serikali ya Rais Kenyatta imewekeza vilivyo kuboresha si tu usalama
na matarajio yao kwa siku ya leo, lakini mavazi ambayo yanaashiria bendera ya Kenya bila shaka wakiwa wamepangwa vizuri tu, mtazamaji, bila shaka kwa leo kwa ajili ya sherehe hizi za leo. Uwanja huu umefurika furifuri na bado zaidi ya watu 30,000 wanazidi kuingia, wanatarajiwa kuingia katika uwanja huu wa siku ya leo kwa ajili ya sherehe za Madaraka. Nimezungumza na wananchi wawili watatu hivi, wanasema kwamba wengi wanasema kwamba shida moja ni ajira kwa vijana, hali ngumu ya maisha, na wengine wanasema kwamba ni wakati wa uchaguzi, kwa hivyo basi tudumishe amani. Unaona kwamba mambo ambayo tumekuwa tukizungumzia, mambo ya amani, mambo ya ajira kwa vijana, hali ngumu ya maisha ni mambo ambayo
ina maabara ya kisasa ya uchunguzi ambayo ni ya kipekee
na viongozi wengine bila shaka kuiangazia katika hotuba zao
juhudi za kuhakikisha huduma za serikali zinamfikia mwananchi. Maafisa wa kiserikali wa ngazi tofauti, yani National Government Administration Officers, wamekita kambi mashinani. Machifu katika maeneo mbalimbali wanatekeleza wajibu wao vilivyo. Kwa sasa
Kenyans are concerned about the high cost of living. I have been speaking to anti-corruption analysts, and they are attributing this, in fact, to some of the corruption cases, billions of shillings that have been stolen in the Jubilee government. And of course, Kenyans here are waiting to hear what the President Uhuru Kenyatta will have to say in regards to this, even at a time that the country is recovering from a COVID-19 pandemic that crippled different economic sectors in the country. So we are keeping our eyes on the ground to hear from the speakers of the day. The President of Sierra Leone, Julius Madaraka, is the chief guest gracing this Madaraka event here at the Uhuru Gardens. For now, I'm being told that my colleague Oko Okusa is on standby in Kisumu. Oko Okusa, the Madaraka celebrations were celebrated in Kisumu last year. What are the people saying about this year's Madaraka celebrations, Oko?
Uhuru Gardens, you can also get museums in your home county.
And it's quite unfortunate that, you know, the fact that, you know, museums can be a revenue-generating activity. And by setting up museums, you know, you'll be welcoming visitors. That is Industrialization and Trade and Industrialization CS, Betty Minor. They are enjoying theme music there with the State House Choir. That is outside State House, the seat of power in this country.
So are you saying that if I want to join the cabinet, I need to start practicing choir?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. It goes without saying that. Well, I know you don't have great moves when it comes to music.
No, I used to be a robot dancer.
A robot dancer?
Break dancer. I was great on that.
Those were the days of yore.
Yes, but
so you need to practice new dancing styles.
I still have the flexibility if given an opportunity.
Given an opportunity.
Yes.
Are you campaigning for opposition?
Not. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying from the.
But you don't mind.
If the call of duty, if I'm called to perform the national duties.
That is a military vehicle that is supposed to medium and
not
waving.
Not a Land Rover anymore.
This is a Toyota.
It is a Toyota.
Or Uhuru car.
I don't know what names we shall give our car models.
I mean, we do not have a shortage of names. That's a fact. I'm sure we're intelligent enough. I mean, and ingenious enough, to come up with proper names. But coming back, to the conversation that we were having here about 1 hour. I mean, the kind of development, the kind of project that Uhuru Kenyatta has managed to undertake in the last 9 years, from health to roads, to housing. This is something that definitely will have major ripples and repercussions, in many years to come. That's right.
I was around when President Daniel Arap Moi left power. When President
that was in 2002.
And when President Kibaki left power. But I don't think the two previous presidents that were there when I was around did as much as President Uhuru Kenyatta in managing his legacy. I think he has put a lot of effort in making sure that his legacy is intact. Whether you look at economy, politics, and everywhere, he has been very good in managing his legacy. And I think it will be interesting to find out, is it because he is young? Is it because he is going to be there for a longer time compared with other presidents? So that's why probably he's securing his legacy, because he will be here for quite some time.
Does it has anything also to
do doing? So he's probably much aware of that. He has been very focused on the legacy. You can see he is even going from 1800 up to the present. That's a long span of time.
Yes.
And it needs a lot of effort, a lot of ingenuity to manage such a long legacy. 222 years.
From where you see it, I mean, what would you anticipate the president is going to tell?
Some political direction. Remember, and I am sure he's not going to endorse it. I think he is going to be very neutral, very statesman. He will probably tell Kenyans how to vote, but not who to vote for.
But I think he has done that already.
I don't think he is going to be that direct this time. If you notice his politics, he has been more muted. So I think today he will be more statesmanly, tell us about how we need to have peaceful direction, probably focus about his legacy, what he has done for the country, and probably what he is going to give his successor in August. That's probably will be the architect of his speech. He might talk about the global issues, war in Ukraine. He might talk about rising prices, African regional integration, and where Kenya is positioned in the global scheme of things. That, I guess, is going to be the centerpiece of his speeches. And I don't know what he is going to say about his legacy. I don't think he is going to say farewell to Kenyans. He is still going to be relevant for the next 70 days until we get a new president. We have to keep that in mind. He is still the president.
But I mean, you see, going forward, and after the 9th of August, once a new president has been sworn in, what role do you expect Uhuru Kenyatta to play in Kenya's socio-economic development going forward? Because he's still relatively young.
He's relatively young, and I think there will be a lot of demand.
Yeah, and on your screen, sorry, to step on your shoes, that is the Nairobi Metropolitan Services Director General, that is Lieutenant Mohammed Badi, making his way into the Uhuru Gardens. Thousands of people are already there. The sun is somehow now at Gardens, a day to celebrate the day that as a country we attained self-rule, and to reflect back as to what kind of a nation that we have become, and of course look into the future and ask yourself, what kind of a country do we want to achieve, and what is going to be my role going forward? We are here in the company of XN Iraqi at the Broadcasting House. Remember, we are coming to you from different locations. That is not State House, that is Uhuru Gardens. At some point, we should be going to State House, where